Janisa, and I'll be speaking on Jamaican culture. When most people think of Jamaica, they picture the reggae music, the white sand beaches, and of course the iconic Bob Marley. But Jamaican culture is so much more than that. It's a culture that's shaped by struggle, pride, creativity, and deep community roots. I know this because I've grown up and I was also surrounded by it. From the way that we speak to how we show respect, Jamaican culture has shaped not just who I am or how it taught me how to communicate, but who I am today. And learning about cultures like mine beyond the stereotypes, that's what makes us all better communicators and, of course, respectable people. So today, I would want to share how Jamaican culture influences communication, how media shapes my identity, and finally, how can we all build intercultural understanding? First, Jamaican culture is what we call a high context communication style. This means that a lot of what we mean isn't said directly, it's shown through tone, expression, and of course, shared understanding. According to Cultural, Edward Hall, Jamaica is a high context society. That means you can't always take words at face value. And one perfect example that I can tell you is patois. It's not just a broken English, it's our rhythm, our history, and of course our way of life. Take the phrase Medea, it literally means I'm here. But depending on the tone, it can also mean I'm surviving, I'm holding on, or even I'm good. Tone carries deep meaning, and even silence can speak volumes. In the book, Communication Between Cultures, Samovar and his co-authors talked about facial expressions, gestures, and even the amount of space between people that varies across the cultures. In Jamaica, we tend to speak loudly with a lot of emotion and energy. That might seem intense to outsiders, but to us, it's just real. We also stand very close, we use touch, and we also make eye contact. But connection is important to us. What might seem too much in other cultures is just how we show warmth and presence. Growing up, my family taught me three core values: pride, discipline, and resilience. We didn't just talk about them, we lived them. Whether it was respecting our elders or pushing through very tough times, these values were a part of my everyday life. But in the media, I've also noticed something very different. Jamaicans were often reduced to stereotypes like reggae and chill vibes. Don't get me wrong, reggae is absolutely amazing, but Jamaican identity is more deeper than that. According to Donna Hope, who wrote that in a dance hall, Jamaican youth use dancehall music and culture to express identity, politics, and pride. What often the world often sees is just a version of us. That's why Jamaicans are also misunderstood. People may think that we're loud or aggressive, but really it's just how we express ourselves. We express ourselves with bold, with knowledge and understanding. But there's a lot of power behind our language and presence. It's rooted in our history. So how do we move beyond stereotypes? The answer is something called intercultural competence. And that starts with three things: attitude, knowledge, and skill. First, the attitude. Be curious instead of making assumptions. Second is knowledge. Many people don't know that Jamaica went through slavery, colonialism, and multiple resistance movements, but these experiences shaped our pride, our independence, and of course, our style of communication. And lastly, skill. Learning to notice tone, body, and cultural rhythm, not just the words that people say. And if something feels unfamiliar or, just ask, don't assume. According to Lustig and Koster, mastering these three areas helps us truly connect across cultures, not just coexist. Jamaican culture has shaped the way I speak and how I express emotion, how I show respect, and even how I see myself. Yes, we have the beaches and the reggae music and also the reggae culture, but we also have a rich history, resilience, and a deep sense of identity. So the next time that you meet someone from Jamaica, I encourage you to Listen beyond the accent. Behind every word is a story and a culture that's worth understanding.